Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Trying to get warm. Uh, so today, we're not finished with cleaning the shop, as you can see. So basically, I'm doing it like in parts, right? So I started over there, worked my way over here. I have not even touched that corner over there. That's going to be probably the last thing. Cleaned out the floor here and everything. Got all the dirt. Basically, what I'm doing is cleaning out all the dirt. Sorry, my hair is pulling. My hair hurts right at my crown. Anyway, so today we're going to be working on this right here. I don't know, just trying to get it situated, pulled away, clean off any dirt or anything like that. Still looking for certain things that I lost in here. So tell them where they're at. So anyway, let's get started. Like where to start. I think I'm definitely going to have to make a bunch of hangers, to hang up certain things. So, let's see. In my way. Clear space so I can walk here. Oh, cool! I found one of those Velcro straps. I thought I was done with those. See, you never know what you're going to find, man. What I'm talking about. I do need to put this in an area, in a place where I know where it's at. That's cool. I like this. We're gonna hang it up. I have a bad thing about hanging stuff up. Why is my head hurting so much? I didn't hit it. I know that. And my tie is too tight. Alright, so I'm seeing like several tools that I need to put over in the tool area. Dang, I didn't know those were here. This is what I do. I work on stuff and then I just throw it down. Hey, you don't do that, do you? It's funny how a lot of us are alike. How we all do like kind of the same stuff. That's why they say like we're NPCs, non-player characters. This is the Matrix or simulation. Yeah. As you can tell, I'm like way into that kind of stuff. I do truly believe that we're in that. So, let's see. There's some kind of strap that I got it off of something. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, found 2 tape measures that I didn't know that were there. Like I said, I'm going to put them somewhere. Hopefully where I know they're at. Oops. Oh man. Any tools I find, they basically are going over there in that corner, and then I'll found another strap. I have no idea what these go to. There ain't no telling. Oh, here's a neat little kit that you can buy. Hang on. So this right here, aluminum snap D-ring assortment. So you get this at Harbor Freight, and I've already used like several of them, but it's just these little hooks, right? Put your keychains on them or whatever, or yeah. But Harbor Freight, there's a if you go well in the Greensboro Harbor Freight, if you go in there, walk. There's like this special section of kits, like in those boxes like that, right? It's like just a 4-foot section, right? So when you go in, go through the door, turn left, walk all the way to the wall, the far wall in front of you, and then turn right on that last aisle, okay? And then go down almost the very end, and you'll see that 4-foot section on the left. And there's all kinds of little kits. It's a great, I wish I had just that wall. Set me up just that 4-foot wall in here and be like, okay, I need this kit right here, you know. Yeah. Really cool. I love that wall. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay. That's trash. Man. Trash can. And turn trash cans all full. I'd hate to make a trip just to empty freaking trash cans. Anyway, so I have a ton of these. These are magnets, horseshoe magnets. I have a whole box of these things. Kind of wish I could find something to do with them. Maybe I could go on YouTube and type in like fun with magnets or magnet ideas, something like that. Why didn't I just throw these away? God. So when I got the Ford Focus in, I first had an issue with the lug nuts. And I'm like, what is this, kind of weird, some weird size or something? And turns out that somebody put special spline lug nuts on it. Luckily, I got them off with a cutoff tool, but it didn't cut them off. It slid right onto them. It was like the perfect size. It came right off. I got lucky with that. So I replaced all the lug nuts. You know what? I don't think I recorded that. I mean, as far as like wrote down that I replaced lug nuts on that. Because I kind of kept a log of what I spent on it. So you do that if you're selling a car. I mean, technically, I'm not selling the car. That's a good little chain right there. But I'm not selling the car. But if I were to sell it, I would know Like I paid $1,500 for it. I got $1,500 in it. So I got 3 grand in it total. Let's just say. So if I were to sell it, it'd be more than 3 grand. So that's why you do that. Okay. Every once in a while, I find like little stuff in here. Like, dude, I have so many bolts, nuts, washers, screws of all kinds of different types. Either with a hex head or a fillet head or flathead or just all kinds of different things. I found something here that looks like trash to some people, but to me it's not. I'll show you right here. This is a now it is kind of torn right here, but anyway. So what this is a special boot for the ignition. What do you call it? Ignition relay, or like you put an ignition relay in it. Not an ignition relay. Ignition cell. I can't even think right now. Probably because I just ate. Anyway, it's an ATC 70 part, original. So I'll put that with the other ATC 70 stuff. That's that cup insert goes in the focus. So I'll put that up in a special area. I have like so many special areas in here. So don't ask. I got another trash can, so I guess I can. It's not full. It's a small one. I love this little trash can. Look at this little trash can. This thing is cool, man. I don't know where this came from, but I like it. It's like a little barrel, Okay, so we got nuts and bolts, and let's see. I might see if I can move you. It's starting to get a little warm in here. Warmer. Let's see. There we go. Man, I just wish my head would stop hurting. Feels like somebody hit me on my head. Got another little strap. Oh, this one's good. This one I can take apart. That's what I need. So I don't know if y'all saw the video of me making the straps or putting the straps on in the rear hatch of the Ford Focus. I used a Velcro strap and kind of works. Not bad, not that bad, but this would work a whole lot better. This snap type. So I'm gonna put that to the side, and I'll redo that. It's all about the little things, So I have a miscellaneous drawer. Let me see if I can get you a closer look over here. Sorry for the noise, if it's even that loud. Let's see. All right. So I have, yeah, I got a miscellaneous drawer right here. It's just, you never know what you're going to see in this thing. This is my big bolt drawer, like big long bolts, whatever. Then you got screws, screw bolt, bolt, hinge, screw, two different screws. Like these are like more like the black screws, whereas these screws are more like the chrome, gold, something like that. I see a lot of stuff in here that's not supposed to be in here, I think. Let me see here. Or maybe it is. See, these are good to have. These, I don't know, it's called a screw loop. LOOP. But anyway, great for like, you know, if you got something to hang. And there's actually, I actually made a tool to put this in, put on your drill. So, let's see. Just trying to put everything in its place. Now, these bolts right here, these are stainless steel. So if I can remember that, so this is a bolt. This is obviously a bolt drawer. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep all that together right there. I'll probably forget that. Anyway, let's see. Bolt, 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 bolts. So I have rusty screws, but I tend not to throw them away because I don't want them to accidentally fall out of the trash can or something like that. And then somebody runs it over, or I run it over. So that drawer's getting super heavy. Super heavy. Nuts, washers. All right, so I got some fuses here. I don't really have a place for fuses though. Maybe I got a miscellaneous. Okay. What is this? See, I got bags over here of stuff that I have no idea what the heck it is, man. Okay, so hinges. Man, hinges come in handy. I've got an actual hinge drawer. Okay. Also, it's a handle, so I'll just put that handle there. That's some kind of miscellaneous part. Knob. Some kind of brass loops. I'll put those in miscellaneous. That is a knob with the screw, so I'll keep it in the bag. Keep that together. Look at this little guy. I don't know why you would use that. No idea. Why would you use that? I mean, fill up your RC cart or something? I don't know. Alright, that's hinges. Alright, let's get that off. Enough of that. Let's see. Still rolling. Alright, good. So, hey, look, found a hammer. Found a hammer. That'll work. So this is a lamp that I made. And you basically plug it up, run your drop cord and plug it up. I don't even know where. I don't know where the plug is at. Anyway, a bulb. Don't know if it's any good. You know, let's check that bulb. Where is? Oops. Oh wow, it's plugged in that. Okay. So follow the drop cord. Let's see. Is it over here? Is it that? Let's see. So it's plugged in, I think. Whew, man, that's bright. Basically, I'll put this light here because if I'm over here digging around or whatever, I just not happen to have a flashlight or whatever, it kind of comes in handy. That works. By the way, there is a another way that you can check if you, let's say you find a bulb. There is it's like a shorty adapter that you can get. It screws onto this, and then it's just got the two prongs that you just plug into an outlet. And that's, you know, if you want to check if it's working, or just plug it in and just have it, whatever. But anyway, okay, well that works. Now bulbs, I don't have many bulbs, but I do put them over up on the shelf somewhere. Just like that. Okay.
I have this glass here, these glass plates, and they did go into a lamp on the outside. I used to have one of those lamps on the outside, so it had a sensor on it, and so at night the light would come on. But those sensors are unreliable, I found out. But anyway, I kept the glass, so maybe one day I can, have a project I can make or something with that. I don't know. Just seemed like something that you didn't want to, don't want to throw away. Call me a hoarder, whatever. But I'll put it up in the special area, whatever. So today is New Year's Eve. I wonder what that goes to. That's got an unusual end. It's just a charger. Oh, it says Garmin. I have a Garmin over here, I think. But who uses a Garmin anymore? I know there ain't no bird up in here. Better not be. Come on, dude. So I get those little brown, I guess they're wrens. Every once in a while, I'll get them up here in the shop. I think they get underneath the door and they come in here. Because otherwise, I don't see how they get in here. But they get in here and they can't get out, and then they die. And it sucks, man. I'm like, hey, need to replace this. I just ran out of these. Didn't even know I even had this sitting over here. So these are shop towels. They are like super duper shop towels. Oop, I'm about to fall. So, hey, there's a thermometer. It is 50 degrees in here. This feels about right. Sorry, hope I didn't hurt you. Hurt your pretty little ears. Oh, let's see. Let's get this in here. Dad made this. Yeah, he made that back in the day. Old medicine cabinet. Thing's ancient. Yeah, I can't wait to go through all this. Although it probably wouldn't take that long. I'm hoping my tool is hiding in here somewhere. I've got to find that thing. I don't want to go out and buy another one. Although they're cheap. But still, I don't want to go buy another one. Don't want to spend money I don't have. You know what I mean? All right, the rest of this is nuts, bolts, screws. Now, here's an idea that you can do. So you take just a rod, just a metal rod, and let me see if are we paying attention? Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't know if I had you all in the picture. Anyway, so this is a metal rod, and what I do with this is I put my my funnels onto it, and I'll show you here in a second. but I want to, I did have a magnet holding this up, but that all failed. And it failed miserably. So what I want to do is I want to kind of put it on the side right here. Like that. So what I want to do is find a clamp. Hopefully I don't have to make one. Let's see. Well, let's see. Maybe I can make one and make one easy. My brain's working right now. It's like let's see. What can we do? What to do? So I have, like, you know, alligator clips. By the way, you can buy these in a kit, like, you know, small, medium, large, you know, stuff like that. So maybe if I can mount a clip then that will suffice. Let me find a pair of pliers. Let's see. There is definitely a bird in here. Darn it. He just flew past me. Where you at, little guy? Where you at? I'm not hearing things. I definitely heard him like flutter past me. Anyway. Yeah, he's over there. He stays up in the rafters. Stupid bird. Birds are stupid. Most of them. There's some of them that aren't, but there's a lot of them that are. Okay. So I'm going to take this. Got this little alligator clip here. So what I'm hopefully easily going to do is drill a hole somewhere right in here. And this is what you call not overthinking. So I'm gonna drill a hole in it and run a screw into it. Done. Hold it on. Okay. Shut up. I know what you're thinking. We're some jerry rigging crap, man. What the heck? Hey, I'm doing what works. Right? I ain't trying to spend all day trying to do all this jerry rigging. All right, let's see. Maybe I can put it in my vise here. All right, bird. Come here, bird. Come here. He'll start freaking out here in a little bit, or if he's not already. If he's seen me, he is freaking out. Whoop. Did I just break? I know I just didn't break my drill bit. I can't see it. Darn it. Here we go. Shoot. Man. What a... Did I drill a hole in it? No, I didn't. Freaking drill bits. Man, these things suck. I got these drill bits that they actually have the Allen head on the end of them, so they fit into my drill, my cordless, and they are just junk. All right. That worked. Man. Jeez. Oh, I need my drill. Duh. I guess it just depends on what you're doing with these things, but I don't like them. I would not stand behind them. Heck no. Let's see. Let's go with. Ooh, where's my toolkit? Toolkit. Oh shoot. I'm moving stuff around and not paying attention like usual. Oh man. What did I do with that toolkit? Oh God. My favorite little toolkit is gone. What did I do with it? Is it in my car? I can't remember. Shoot. All right, bird, you better not crap on my head. If you do, I'm going to get my pellet gun out and take care of you. Like, go away, fat man. Well, he's like, who are you talking to? All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to run down to the car. Because I gotta find this toolkit. I have no idea. It just freaking vanished. But I have been putting. I went on a run to fix something mobily or whatever, and I probably put that little kit in my car, because those little kits, those little toolkits, they are very cool to have. Yep, there it is. Jeez. What are you gonna do? I'm coming. I'm gonna turn my heat back on. You're like, no, don't do that. Heat. I need heat. All right. Now we can do some damage. Let's see. So we have our rod. We have our clamp, which should work. Right? Should. So now we got to find out where to mount the clamp. So I'll mount it on the side here. So we need a screw bolt. In other words, it is it's a screw, like a wood screw, but it has a head bolt, or a bolt like a hex head on it. Anyway, I could use one with a Phillips head, but I fear that once I start drilling in or whatever, it'll just sit there and round out the Phillips. So I'm gonna try doing this one. That one's a little bit too long. You don't want to go too long because you go into the drawer. Don't want to do that. Might work. Okay, I'll find the size. I'm guessing 1/4 inch. Where's it at? There we go. Okay. Should go right in. No worries. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Alright, so the question is, where do we want to put it? How about right here? Got all this crap in my way, and I'm right-handed, which doesn't help. Dang. Okay, first of all, let's just see if we can.
Start getting the hole started. Ah. When it goes, it goes. It's like, ah. Uh, Come on, man. But, oh well. You didn't miss much. As long as you're watching. Otherwise, me running my mouth. Or what I was saying, I could have put this back further. But anyway, I put my funnels that I use the most on top. These other ones, I hardly ever use them, especially the transmission funnel. But I have used it though, don't get me wrong. And all this right here is like wood screws and stuff. I could go and open up all of them and dump them into thing. I'm not going to do that though. I've got um, roofing nails, 2 boxes of them right here. But I'm not going to open up all that and dump that. That'd just be stupid. Okay. Chainsaw oil. Uh, get that out of the way. So this is it was some nuts that I was separating, but I'm gonna put it back in. Okay. So that's pretty much that. So here's you a good little tip. Go to the Dollar Tree, like the dollar store, not Dollar General, Dollar Store. They sell these squeegees. So what you do is you buy the squeegee and you buy the pole. Okay, and then it screws into it. It's all plastic. And then you got your nice little floor squeegee. That really comes in handy in my shop when I spill fluid or something. Oh yeah, got all that coolant everywhere. Boom. Right. I actually forgot I bought that. Hey man, I can't keep up with everything. Sorry, I just can't do it. It's just too much. It is way too much stuff, man. Can't keep up. Ugh. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this to the side for right now. All right, making progress. Right, it's all good. It's all good. I'm here when my when the school principal used to say that until they found out it meant something bad. I ain't gonna say, but if you're an adult, you could probably figure it out. But anyway, yeah, when you found out, he didn't say it no more. Somebody jumped on him. It was like, whoa, no. You can't say that, bro. These pans are really good to have. Mom actually gave me this. It's a vat. So for catching fluid, stuff like that, or you want to put some fluid in there and soak something or whatever. Aluminum. I believe that's aluminum. Yeah, very good to have. I don't know why this is over here. It shouldn't be over here, but I'm gonna have to put it to the side for right now. I hate putting things to the side. That's one of my pet peeves, but I have to. Look at all these containers. God. So I'm gonna have to go through these containers because some of them aren't empty. Look, I got bug wash that I went out and bought some. I could have been using it. There's some more. Actually, that's probably the one that I bought. Found another funnel. So I will take these off, put this one on, put this back right here. I found a throwing star, man. That's a throwing star. No, it is a fan for an alternator. It goes on the alternator. But actually, I'm gonna put it in my. Don't call me a hoarder, but I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in my small metal pile.
because it, you know, there's no telling what I could make, you know, make with it. All right, so that little kit that I showed you of the clips, so I just found some. So apparently that thing fell off somewhere, fell off in there, and just dumped everything. Because I knew I was like, man, I don't remember using all those. So yeah, so we'll put those where they need to go, back in the kit there, and so yeah. Let's see, what do we got down here? It's a trash. Look, more washer fluid. Yeah, gotta use that. Found another funnel and another clip. Another blue clip. So this funnel is a little different. You can use it for all kinds of different things, but let's put it on here. Okay. Never run out of funnels. Let's see. Put this over here. Man, it's a good thing I ate breakfast. I feel like I'm kind of running on empty or something. I don't know what's going on. Ain't no telling, man. I tell you, in my age, you know, I'm not old. Don't get me wrong. I'm 47 years old. But, you know, some days I feel 47. Most days I don't. Most days I feel like I'm in my 20s. But, you know, what is this? What in the heck is this? What the heck is going on here? So this is a piece of wood trim that ain't no good. Oh, you didn't see that. I'm breaking it so I can put it in my kindling. That's what I'm going to do. Put it right in my kindling. That's some good kindling right there. If you ain't got no kindling, get some. Kindling is where it's at, dude. I've got tons of it. Well, not tons, but I got enough. Let's put it that way. So let's get all these containers. Like I said, eventually I'll go through these containers, and what I'll probably do is take all the oils, dump them together. I ain't scared. Man, there's a lot. Jeez. Got one more here. Now I probably could take that oil and put it in my burner here, but I'm not wanting to do that. But it might burn. I don't know for a fact though. I need to do some research on that. If I do, it'd be like emergencies only. And right now we're okay. When I say emergency, I mean like the crap hits the fan and you know, the life as we know it has come to a halt. I'm talking like the worst of the worst of the worst. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I think about that crap all the time. I try not to watch the news, but every once in a while I'll turn it on because nothing else is on. And I'll be like, okay, let's see what they're talking about today. And I don't know about y'all, but the war in the Middle East has been going on forever. And they're talking about like it's something new. Now, I'm not into politics or anything like that, but every time you turn, it's like a giant scare tactic, man. It's like, they try to keep everybody on the toes. Everybody new coming up, all these young people and everything. There's scaring them. Although there's a lot of young people out there, they don't know what time of day it is. They just, huh? But if you watch my program, you're not one of those people. You're not one of those young people. You're actually, you've actually got a brain, right? People watch, and all types of people watch my channel. All types, all ages. People from different countries watch my channel, and a lot of it's curiosity. They're just curious of, hey, well, who is this guy? What is he doing? What the heck is he talking about? Is he all there? No, seriously, there's a lot of different people to watch my channel, and they know I like to cut up and everything. I like to joke around. I joke around a lot. I don't know. It's just my personality. It's just the way I am. But man, you see these batteries? Let me see if are you watching? Are you watching me? Are you paying attention? Paying attention. Pay attention. These batteries right here. So they came out of, believe it or not, they came out of that little motorized scooter that I got from Ma, and Mega Power, whatever. So usually you can go to the auto parts store, Rally's, Advanced, blah 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 blah, all that. And you can, if you have a battery, what they call the battery core, you can turn it in, and they'll usually give you a $10 credit for the store. They don't give you cash or anything like that. They'll be like, yeah, here's $10 credit, whatever. But this particular battery, for some reason, now I used to take all kinds of batteries. When I worked at AutoZone, if it was a battery, I took it. I didn't care. Took it. It's a battery. It's money, right? Because they'll take it, and they'll refurbish it. Whatever. They'll tear it down and they'll use the stuff out of it, whatever. But anyway, so AutoZone and right now, let's just say all the auto parts stores, they won't take these batteries, this type. Because it is it doesn't say. It's just a rechargeable battery, non-spillable rechargeable battery. So it might have like a gel in there or something instead of a fluid. Anyway, they won't take it. They won't take them because of that. Because it's not like a regular car battery, something like that, or it's not a motorcycle battery. So right now, I'm kind of stuck with them until somebody comes along and says, "Hey, man, I'll take those." I've tried to charge them. They won't charge. It's bad. It's bad, bad, bad. I took this front plate off the tractor, the lawnmower. I got to get it mounted back on. I actually have the bolts for it somewhere in there. So I need to, I think they're in there. Pretty sure they are. Anyway, put that to the side. It's just a guard. That's all it is. It's a brush guard, what you want to call it. Scissor jack that nobody wants. Nobody cares. There's actually little things that you can do with these scissor jacks. Yeah. But ding. Who is it? Anyway, ain't for me. I gotta turn off those comments. People are like, they'll comment on Facebook, they'll comment on somebody's thing, and it alerts me that they've commented on it. Like, why would I care about that? You know? Why? I don't know. I'm sure there's a logical explanation for that. Look at all these rags just hanging around. I'm just going to put those rags right there for right now. Get them out of the way. This is a sink that Dad built back in the day. And it's all like kind of coming apart and everything. The water is not hooked up. It was until it started leaking. It runs actually underneath the house, runs all the way down. Yeah, it runs. Yeah, goes down, goes underneath the house, and all I need to get it running again is to get a. It's like a, what do you call it? It's a hose, right? About yay long. And on each end, it has a female. Does that make sense? Because there's literally like a water hose. It's one of those thick water hoses that's coming down all the way to where it hooks up underneath. And it's a male end. I believe that's right, if I understand that. So anyway, you just put that on there, and then just hook it up to the thing and turn it on. But one day I came out here, and it was wintertime. And I just happened to see, before I opened the door, I just happened to see water trickling down on the door here. I'm like, what the heck is that? And I looked, and one of the knobs to turn the faucet on, and by the way, on this one, it's got two, but you only use one. But anyway, it had blown that knob off, and it was like a geyser coming out. There's no telling how long it was running. Now I have well water, and it will only run for so long until it runs out. So we've never had a well run dry, knock on wood, but it's came really close. I've seen it before. My own eyes. Yeah, very scary stuff. So you don't want to let your well run dry, man. God. Well, then again, I mean, if it runs, you can't do anything about it. I don't think you can. Well runs dry, it runs dry. That's it. So that's all there is to that. Yeah. Speaking of water, apparently there is some contaminated water somewhere Because we got a thing in the mail, and I seen something online about it too. They're like, hey, we need to, test your water, blah, 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 blah. Something going on, make sure, whatever. But I'm like, well, wait a second. I have well water. I don't have city water. Mine's not tied into anybody else's. So everybody around here has well water. So I don't know why they would be sending that to us. It's none of their business. It's our water. Does that make sense? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just thinking weird. But I mean, to me, it's none of their business. It's our water. I don't know. As far as I can tell, I mean, I drink our water. Been drinking for years. Tastes great. Less filling. This is a little Bluetooth speaker. You can buy these for like, I don't know, $8. And you charge it up. Takes a micro USB, I think, though. But anyway, you can put it in your shower. It's got a suction cup. You just put it on there. But yeah, Bluetooth. Pretty cool to have. I'm yet to put it in my shower, though. I keep forgetting about it. I just kind of throw it to the side and forget about it. I don't know why. Just kind of. But it's kind of cool having music in your shower, I don't know, when I was a kid, my next door neighbor, I'll never forget this. They gave me a shower radio. And I had that thing in there for like probably 2 years, maybe. That thing got disgusting. It got mildew and all kinds of crap on it. It was nasty. This is a handsaw. Very cool for survivalists, whatever. Yeah, dude. That's awesome to have right there. That would probably be one of the things. If I can't have electricity, this would definitely be one of the things that I would like if I was going to a deserted island, I'd have this. And I would also like mount like a small mount some things onto it so you can carry kind of like the old survival, knives we used to get when we were kids. Well, I did. The Rambo knife, whatever, had like the compass in the end. I know all you boys out there, I know y'all had one. Those were so cool, man. I if they still have it, Harbor Freight, they sell them. Yeah. I wanted to get one just to have one again. I was like, dude, that's so cool. What you would do is you would open up the end of it. You would, where the compass is, take that off, and inside you would have matches or whatever, string and needle or just, I don't know, whatever you could fit in there. So that's what I would have. Something like that. I would have like some kind of attachment. So each side of it in the back right here, you don't want to have it fully back, but right here on the sides. So you could have little pockets there. So you could put stuff like a lighter, and some matches, weatherproof matches, whatever you can stuff in there. But yeah, that's it's got a little safety, so you can't open it. You push down, flip it out. And it's a saw. It's not a knife. It's a saw. I mean, it will tear through some stuff, dude. Anything. Tear it up. Tear it up. I need to take that down to the house, put it in my bug out bag. Everybody gotta have a bug out bag. I don't know if I did a bug out bag commercial. Bug out bag video or not. Maybe I need to. A bug out bag is a bag that you grab when the crap hits the fan, right? Like if World War III broke out right now or whatever, if the worst of the worst would happen right now. Okay. Well, for me, it would be there's certain things, but let's just say if it had, you would grab that bag. Mine's like a book bag, like a double strap book bag, and you have all these different items in it that you need to survive for as long as you can, until things go back to normal or whatever you find, civilization or whatever. So picture like the old TV show Walking Dead or something like that. So you would have this backpack, and I mean, it just have all kinds of stuff. I'll do a video on it. Yeah, but it's something you need to grab real quick. You want to have like canned food in it and a can opener, unless you get cans with the pop top. And, good knife, a weapon of some type, like a pistol or a rifle, or something like that, or something, some kind of self-defense, whatever. Matches, band-aids, wraps, something like that, just in case. Clothing is the real big kicker there, especially during you got to think wintertime. You want to have really good jacket. But anyway, I don't want to go in detail, but anyway, just stuff like that you want to have. So I'll do a video on it. But anyway, moving on. I recently bought this. Okay, so every once in a while I'll have like some nasty tires, and I've always wanted a tire brush. I kind of had one time, but the bristles kind of were crap. So I was like, okay, I need a hard bristle brush, and so I got this, and it's made by Viking or whatever. And bought it like it's O'Reilly's or AutoZone. Anyway, but perfect for scrubbing tires. So that's really good to have. All in this. This is stuff that needs to be gone through and thrown out. I'm probably going to have to take a big load to that place that takes the chemicals. Yeah, but I'll lay this in here if it fits. It probably won't fit. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Most of my chemicals though are up in here. I've got a brand new kit, complete car care kit. So I bought this whole kit. I mean, it comes with wax and dry spray, tire shine spray, glass cleaner, zip wax, I guess, car wash fluid. It comes with all that. Guess how much I paid for this? It was originally, I think it was originally $12. And I bought it on the 30% off. So a lot of people don't know this, but employees at certain places get 30% off. So yeah, I got it for 30% off. So, and it's never been used. But I grabbed it because I was like, dude, great little buy right there. Even if I didn't get 30% off, it's still $12 for that. Come on. Anyway, damn 30-day tags or 10-day. They don't do 30-day tags anymore. They do 10-day tags. So the reason I have to get 10-day tags is because, like for instance, I've got this. I'm waiting on title for my Kia. So when I get it, I have to take it and have it in. I have to. Well, first of all, I have to take it and let's see. No, crap. I'm brain farting. How's it go? You got to get a 10-day tag so you can take it and get it inspected. And then after you get it inspected, you go get an actual tag. Yeah. But I have to go. I have to get insurance. I have to get insurance on it. So that'll be added to my insurance. And then, by the way, my insurance is cheap. I do liability only. I'll do anything else. Reason why is because the liability, if I get in a wreck, it pays for their stuff. Everything else would pay for mine. But I do my own work and everything. So that's kind of a joke when it comes to the other stuff, whatever. Although if you live in the country, it's good to have, I believe it's comprehensive because that will protect you, I know, against like deer hits. Double fact check me on that, okay? Just, but I believe that's right. So deer hits, a deer will total a car easily. So their bodies are they're hard. So it's like hitting a brick wall. Bam, yeah. So anyway, get insurance on it. Go get a 10-day tag. Take it, get it inspected. It should pass, and then go get a real tag. So that's where I'm at. So it's going to take several weeks for the title to come in because I just literally sent off for it. I've been looking for this freaking tape. Man, today's a good day, man. We're finding all kinds of stuff. Still ain't found the zip gun. Don't find that freaking zip gun. Dang it. I think it's over there in the corner hiding. I think. I just can't remember when the last time I used it because I hardly ever use it. That's why. It's with that. I know y'all are the same way. Why did I keep that? Although that was metal. Now here is a funky funnel. I haven't thrown any funnels out, so I'm going to keep this one too. I'm going to put it at the end though. Or near the end, whatever. Whatever. Okay. These are so hard to keep up with, unless you label them. This is a charger, but it's for this drill here. Which the good thing is I hardly ever have to charge it up. but I need to put it somewhere. This is my dilemma. Now see, I'll put that there and I'll forget about it. Guaranteed. That's junk. Let's move that a little closer. I'm gonna sweep up here in a minute, but I'm going through just stuff that needs to be thrown away. Check this out. I found this and I was like, man, that's cool right there. This is a lug nut wrench. But it comes with 4 different sizes. So I thought that was kind of cool. And I'll definitely use that. I'm gonna put it with the rest of them. Man, I'll tell you what, it gets pretty cold in here quick. I'm gonna crank this heat back up. Lots of rope. Rope's good to have. You never know when you're going to use it. That's another thing that's in that survival kit of mine, is a thing of rope. Frisbee. Oh, Frisbee man. There was a spider living down in this sink at one time. Smells good. Coverall. That's the best tire shine that you can buy. Love it. So I had a can of this. It's like off repel, keep the bugs away. I had a can of it in my bag, and it busted. There wasn't nothing in that. Totally empty. Flex Seal spray. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this, because I haven't had any luck with it. I'll be honest, I really haven't. Am I going to throw it away? Nah. We'll hang on to it.
Why not? Why not? Transmission fluid. I use that Work on 5 on my Ford in the power steering. Yes, it goes in the power steering. I need to put it over here because it goes in a certain place. Somewhere. Probably never find it. It's like everything else. You know, also, like, doing all this and everything, it helps me work up an appetite because my appetite has not been, I don't know, something's going on with me. I don't know. I've just been kind of bleh. You know what I mean? Just kind of, I can't explain it. It's, food is not satisfying me. And I can't figure out why. I'm not sick. It's just, I don't know. I just can't. I can't put my finger on it. Let me know if y'all feel the same way. It's like there's. I made a joke one time, and I said they need to. Somebody needs to change the. Somebody needs to change the filter in my food processor. That's like a big inside joke. In other words, we live in a simulation. I'm laying in a bed, kind of like on the Matrix when he's laying in the bed or whatever. Got the tubes running in and everything. Fed intravenously or whatever. Somebody needs to change my filter for that. Because my food just don't taste right. Now, I've got a buddy that he got the Rona. He got the coronavirus, and by the way, this is the best treat you can buy. Watermelon. Yeah, love it. Anyway, he got the virus, and when he got better, from then on, food, it tasted like literal doo-doo. They just, I'm like, dude, what the hell? I mean, sitting there trying to watch him eat was, oh my God. Because every time he take a bite, he'd be like, oh God, like, dude, what the heck's wrong with you, man? It's like, man, it all tastes like doo-doo. I'm like, dang, what the heck? So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I felt sorry for him, man. I was like, dang, man, that sucks. I don't know if he's any better now, but now my food don't taste like doo-doo. But it, I don't know, everything just tastes kind of bland. B-L-A-N-D, bland. It's just kind of, eh. Like, dude, I don't even enjoy Taco Bell anymore. What's up with that? But besides that, they changed something on their end, and everything run through me. But I don't know. They changed something. So I don't know. Weird. I'm finding all kinds of miscellaneous stuff, so I'm just pushing it in my uh, thing there. What did this go to? A number thermometer that I never seen before. Huh. There's another one. So that one says 55. That one says about 50. Okay, so that was right there on that for some reason. I had something hanging there. Ugh. You don't need your stinking heat. Is this pin any good? Yes, it is. Well, all right. So I have a whole bag of these. When I say a whole bag, I mean literally a big bag, probably about 10 different ones, maybe more, of these adapters here, voltage adapter or whatever you call them. So I have no idea what this one goes to. I'm looking, but I don't see anything. But I'm not going to throw them away because every once in a while I'll run into needing one for something, and I'll match it up. So y'all are seeing firsthand of a hoarder. You know, the good thing is I'm not a disgusting hoarder. There are some that, God, they are. I don't know if you ever watch that show, man. That's whoo. But I try to keep. I'm cleaning up. You know, I'm throwing away stuff, and I try to do the right thing. What is that? Miscellaneous. But yeah, I try to do the right thing as much as anybody can, as much as I can. You know, some of those people on them shows, man, it's so sad. Usually, what happens most of the time, it's a woman. Seems like, and what happens is their husband dies and leaves them with, you know, all this burden or whatever. And it's like the husband used to do everything, you know, keep everything up and whatnot, kind of like it used to be back in the old days. And then the women, they just, you know, give up. You know, it's always about a death. There's a death in the family. You know, the son gets killed, the daughter gets killed, or something like that.
And then next thing you know, the parent, they just give up. Like literally, I'm done. You know, it's sad. You know, but you know, some of them just need a good swift kick in the butt. But a lot of it's mental, stuff like that. So, and they get the what is it? The county comes in and they're like, yeah, you got to get this cleaned up, or we're gonna have to kick you out of your house. Whatever. So I saw where they cleaned up this lady's house. This sucked. They cleaned up this lady's house, everything, got everything, all the trash out and everything, and they come to find out that the house was condemned. Like they had to condemn it after that because it was so, just so bad, ate up with rot and everything, and it was just unlivable. In other words, and yeah, that sucked. After doing all that work, they're like, dude, the walls are shot, the floors are shot, and the reason why they were, I believe, it was cause of cats. Them darn cats got in there and peed all over everything, and rodents ate up everything, and it was just, God, big old mess. And they were like, sorry, we're going to have to move you out into like a home or something. One of them group homes or whatever. That sucked, man. In my family, well, probably anybody's family, nobody wants to be put in a nursing home. But it gets to a certain point in some people's lives, and it's like there's no choice. It sucks. Now I've seen the people in nursing homes. My grandma was in one, and my dad was in one. My dad was in one, and pretty much his last days. And seeing the people in there while I was in there and everything, it seemed like a lot, not all of them, but a lot of them, they didn't even know where the heck they were. They were just, their dementia or Alzheimer's was so bad that they were just kind of just like, where am I? I couldn't imagine, like, well, I guess when you get in that state of mind of having dementia and Alzheimer's, I'm guessing that you don't know you have it, maybe. Then again, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Like, y'all know somebody with dementia that actually knows that they have dementia. I've never researched that or anything, but I always wondered that, like, if like, hey, I know I've got dementia. I mean, me, I lose my mind every once in a while. I can't think. At certain times, I forget a lot. And yeah. Somebody recently told me, oh, you're too young to have anything like that or whatever. Maybe I am, but then again, I don't know. Maybe I'm having mini strokes or something. But anyway, so lighter note, I don't have my glasses on. That's another thing. I'm losing my sight. But I found an old McDonald's Monopoly thing here. And let's see. It says St. James Place. And it's got like some numbers on it and whatnot. So pretty cool. Wonder if I can put it. I'm gonna put it right there. Never find it ever again. Here's a battery. Now this is a battery that I used in my ATC 70. It was like the perfect little size for it. It actually goes with that engine, basically in a nutshell. Don't know if it's rechargeable or not. Most of these, once they die, they're dead. Yeah. Plus, it's an EverStart, and they're usually junk. But you don't throw it away because you use it for the core charge. Okay, that core charge on this is probably $5, maybe. I don't know. It's probably gone up. But anyway, when you go buy a new battery, you turn an old battery in. But yeah, that was a really good little battery for that. Seemed like I had a custom made battery box for it that fit right down in it. Had a rubber strap, and all that. Sold all that, so don't ask. All that stuff. I do have ATC 70 parts. I'll show you what I got, but later. But anyway, got to keep that. I found this outside. I dug it up. I seen it's kind of sticking out. I'm like, what is that? It is an old bearing. Look how big that thing is compared to my hand. And I was like, man, that's cool. Of course it doesn't turn. It's missing ball bearings in it, whatever. But I was like, dude, like I could, clean this up and I could add it to my metal art, make something out of it, So I'm gonna throw that in the pile. In the pile. Okay. Good. Look up metal art. Look at all the stuff that people make, and I mean, people still do it. I've seen actually some new stuff pop up. Oh, here's some off. Deep Woods off. I mean, it's pretty good. So what that does when you spray it on you or whatever, it camouflages you. So got some ant killer, roach and ant killer here. Spray. This is good to have. Propane. A little lighter. Turn it on just a little bit. If I can get the light. Come on. So something's wrong with my igniter. So that igniter is bad. So you got to take that off and get a new one. I don't know why they go bad. My guess is they kind of get some kind of crap on them or something. Some filament in the air or something, or I don't know. Now all I got to do is take a lighter, But anyway, that comes in handy. Scrub. I put that scrub there. This is my my battery charger, which works very good. I'm just trying to bear with me. I'm trying to get this all. These are the two bolts, I think, that go with that shield. So I need to put that with that. I think they do. It just bolts on. No big deal. I tried to make a plow, a front plow for my lawnmower, plow these leaves, just, whatever. And it kind of worked, but I found out that I made the plow wrong. When you make a plow, it's got to have a curve to it at the top. As far as I know, that's all you need. Mine was just flat. So the leaves are just like, all right, let me get a brush. Get that off of there. Where's my brush? There it is. That's what Dad used to call it, a brush. Dad could never say his U's. Brush. Boy, this ain't been cleaned off in a while. I keep finding pennies. As you know, they stopped making the penny. By the way, I heard and saw a picture of it or whatever, a video, where the last minted penny went for sale for millions of dollars. Why? People, man, I tell you what. I wonder who got it. Guarantee it was an Arabic. Some Arabic or Egyptian dude in Egypt, Cairo, or or some guy in Dubai or something like that. Those are the guys that always get stuff like that. Like the old, comic books, like the first Superman or something like that. Usually, not always, but usually they're the ones that get that because they're the ones that are sitting on all that money and they ain't got nothing else better to do. Can you imagine the speaking of comic books? So as you know, I have a collection of comic books. It's not one of those collections, it's not one of those, oh, it's millions of dollars. But I actually have a really cool, I think it's really cool, comic book collection. I have over 500 comic books. And but I was saying, can you imagine the two brothers that found that Superman #1 recently up in their mom's attic or something like that? It's always in their mom's attic. It's always it's always that. Oh, I found it in an attic. Like, yeah, right. Come on, dude. That's too cliche. It's gotta be. Cliche. What is this? Synthetic high mileage. When the heck did I buy synthetic high mileage? I bet that was bought by accident. I don't buy synthetic oil. So something, yeah, I hope I didn't put that in anything. Interesting. That's kind of scary. Is there anything wrong with it? Probably not. So here's the thing. I used to get the question all the time. And the answer I always told people, because this is what I was told, is can I mix? Can I put regular oil with synthetic oil? Now, from what I was told by an expert, was that you can mix. It's not recommended, but you can. But the problem is you will not get the same performance as you would just using synthetic. Okay, that was just what was said, told. Where is my broom? So So what is the truth in that? I don't know. If you know, please message me in the comments, because I don't want to steer anybody wrong. But that's what I was told. A lot of dirt. So I keep this scraper on the end of this broom, and I run into scraping problems. Man, you know what would be a good time to do today? I mean, a good thing to do today on a nice, clear sky like this and everything. Just to get in the car and drive. Do y'all like doing that? I do. I love doing that. I've been doing that ever since I got my license. Is it a waste of money and gas? Yeah, sure it is. Because, I mean, you're not really being productive, I guess. Whatever. Screw productive. I'm not going to say, live like you are going to die tomorrow. Don't have that mentality. That's wrong. You're going to live. I mean, unless you're one of those people that's actually going to die tomorrow. But sorry. You know what I mean. Anyway. But yeah, it would be nice to get out there and drive. And especially my new little Ford. My little Ford Focus. Because, man, that thing is fun to drive. I'm telling you. If you want a nice, fun little car to drive, that is it. And mine's tough. Mine sounds tough and everything. I love it. That's one car that I hope I never have to get rid of. Because it's great. Ooh, I just seen something I need to show y'all. Y'all gonna get a kick out of this. Let me get this cleaned up. I don't usually put leaves in my garbage, but bear with me 1 second. I'll show you this. So I don't know where Dad got this from. It's really cool though. It is a let's see, are you still on? Okay. Oops. It is a Bat Masterson walking stick. He must have been short. Yeah. It says the one and only official Bat Masterson cane. It's still got the tag on and everything. Really cool though. It's like I don't know, it's like a prop. But if I understand correctly, these are the guys that would dress up in a tuxedo, and they were chimney cleaners, chimney swoofs, or chimney cleaners, chimney on your house. And yeah, they would go up there, and I think that's right. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. But it's cool though, man. I feel like a pimp with this thing, man. Yeah. But it's been in the garage here ever since I was a kid. I think. I'm pretty sure I was a kid. And I remember those chimney guys coming out here. And yeah, they would have like the like tuxedo on and whatnot. It was weird. I always thought of Mary Poppins. Oh my God! If you ain't seen Mary Poppins, go watch it. Ugh, too much dust in here. So right now I'm just gonna put some stuff up here. Whatever I can. Let's see. So as you see, I mean, you got it nice and clean. Nice and clean. This is how you do it. Nice and clean. I better stop. So, like I said, these chemicals, they will all be put somewhere. Time is it? Well, it is noon. It is time to go eat lunch. Why are we set up on a time to eat? Why is that? Like, why don't we just eat when we get hungry? That's weird. That's programming. That's what that is. I remember I had a friend back in the day, and their kid came up to him and was like, I do remember this. Their kid said, "Hey, it's lunchtime. It's time to go get something to eat." And the mom literally said, "We'll eat," or something like, "We'll eat when we eat." She was like, "We're not on an actual schedule. We'll eat when we can," or something like that. And I'll never forget that. And it hit me as an adult. I remember going, she's got a point there. I was like, So our job, where we work, our occupation, they're the ones that start us on that crap. Actually, well, that wasn't where it started. It started in school. But why? Yeah. I gotta get this bird out of here. He's gonna die. Stupid bird. Maybe if I leave the door open, maybe he'll fly out. Hey, you better get out of here. It's like some kind of little gray bird. I thought it was a little brown wren, but it's not. It's a little gray. It looks like a little gray bird. Weird. Anyway. All right, so oh man. Oh, right. So yeah, we got it cleaned. Yeah, looks way better, man. Way better. I like nice and neat, man. I tell you, it's nice. It's a good feeling when you get stuff cleaned. So now, as you can see, there's more stuff out here than has ever been before. So I have all these containers. So now that everything is clean, we don't have to worry about that. The next thing would be like the next step, right? So the next step would probably be getting everything situated back in place. I have to keep in mind that I have to get cars in here to have you worked on and everything. 3 huge trash cans have to be emptied. And yeah, but I got all that room to put stuff, which is great. I already see, you know, where a lot of it's going to go. I have to be able to take the lawnmower in and out. As far as that trailer, I don't know. I ain't quite figured that out yet. The very last thing that I'll do is try to either build a container. There he is. It is a little brown wren, but man, he's a fatty. Hey, buddy, you want to come out? You want to go outside? Come on. You want to go out? All right, I need to open the door. It might be pregnant. Because it's a butterball. Hey, Butterball. That's your nickname now. Butterball, come on. Come on, let's go out. Let's go outside. You probably can't hear me. Yeah, I got to smash some cans. Got to do that. Mom done hit me up for boxes. She's like, I need boxes to put away for Christmas. Nah. Because we still got that going on. Yeah. So just situating everything. I got to keep in mind a couple things. One, my dad's roll around table. I want to be able to pull that in and out. I don't want anything in the way of that. The 3-wheeler, that's another big one. I got to be able to pull that in and out. And of course, the generator, got to be able to pull that in and out. So anyway, we'll get that figured out. So I will see y'all on the next video. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. We'll see y'all next time on Broke TV 123.